and this is Divinity Within Me, where we take time to get in touch with the divine. Okay, guys, I was really enjoying my downtime yesterday. So after I did all the readings, it's not that I didn't want to, like, tune finish or tune back in. I really did. I just like the consistent struggle with the devices. Like, I can personally like be positive and just be like, okay, whatever, but the device, when I need to whatever, like, that's a little bit more complex. So anyways, that's why I'm trying to get back to that next level technology, right? That's why we're going on to that love frequency. Like, I want to tap this better technology, where it's just like, oh, you think about that thing, you're like, I really like this thing. And then it's like, it's there. Or you like think about the person and then they like message you or like call you and you're like, wow, I knew that, or you're just like, well, I don't know if I feel like going somewhere, like maybe it's gonna rain, and then like it starts to rain. So anyways, to be in this space of love, it's a frequency, right? There's this brain heart coherence, right? When we can breathe, right, from this space, and we can align them together so we can actually align them, right? So they can work together instead of separately or against each other, like kind of like what's going on in the world, yeah, the tower. And that's how we really ultimately, this energy, you guys, is how it's not always about destroying everything, right? What it's about is it's about like changing an old idea or structure or concept even, right? It's like it's coming back to something and realizing where it did and where it didn't work, right? And this goes down to even our partners. Like where we failed as lovers, maybe even in the past, right? Because we have the Eight of Chalices. Hello, everybody. The Lovers in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay? So this is like maybe somebody returning, maybe a past lover. This is someone from the past, but this can also be somebody from your family. Okay? This is somebody that can be familiar. This can be somebody that you may consider more, you may have known them for a long time. You may also consider them some type of family. You guys may be the same gender. Doesn't have to be. Okay? For many of you, what I'm actually seeing here is like, these people returning, okay? So maybe they're returning after a long time, but maybe they're gonna return not as I don't know why it wanted me to shuffle this deck. Okay, they want to bring happiness, they want to bring justice. The Nine of Wands. Okay, for some of you guys, okay, this is an interesting little side note. Hello. For some of you guys, this person can be a past lover or family member or somebody that you know, like somebody that was close to you or that knew you well or that knew you through somebody, something like this. They maybe have been watching you. For some, they have been maybe like stalking or like really like observing, right? In observation mode. For many of them, they maybe at some point were like hoping for the destruction, for like your downfall, right? They maybe were hoping for this power moment at some point. That may have been like their initial entry, like maybe they wanted to re-enter to potentially some of them wanted to re-enter to come back and hurt you again because you hurt them, so they wanted to maybe take the upper hand, like come back in just to be able to exit or leave you. You know, that could have been the initial tower moment, and now they're realizing, for many of you guys, they're realizing like that they can't fuck with your happiness, right? That it's actually like, for some of them, they're trying very hard to mess with your happiness, right? They're trying very hard, but they're not being very successful, right? It's like this hello everybody. It's like this 9 of Wands, something like this, right? So it's like this wounded warrior energy, right? So they have like, it's like they've been trying to fuck up your life. They've been trying to disrupt your energy for so long, but the only thing it's doing is coming back at them. So every time anybody basically puts this negative energy or this naysayer energy or anything at collective, it's like they start to lose, like people start to walk away from them. They're losing their lovers. They're losing maybe things that they've had for a long time, that they were expecting to have for a long time. And what's going on now is collective is getting this happiness because this justice is coming into play. Okay? So some of them could have been they could have been a past lover, okay? They could have been somebody that you were thinking about marrying at some point, or maybe had some type of partnership. Again, this could be business, right? Because we see the lovers upside down. But this is someone that you were maybe creating something with. You had some type of either relationship or marriage or partnership with before, okay? And somebody made a judgment call. It looks like collective made a judgment call and said, no, I'm not having that, I'm walking away. And they're went to seek their own happiness. Like, fuck this, I'm not playing this game. And this person's over here like, shit, that didn't work out how I expected it to. And so the judgment. So for some of you guys, this person may come back wanting to. So I'm picking up on two really strong energies. The 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Somebody might come back trying to offer you, come back in trying to be with you again, trying to offer you some type of partnership, trying to offer you some type of business deal or something like this, okay? Don't take it, collective. Don't take it. Okay? Because this is victory in reverse and death in reverse, but this will be a rebirth, right? So don't take it, okay? It could be a setup, number one, because some people, okay, why this is coming through, I'm not exactly sure. So some people they're jealous, okay? Some people maybe were fake, maybe fake spiritualists, like fake psychic, something like this, right? And so when they see collective and their full connectivity, right? When they see how connected they are to source, the divine, the ocean, the heavens, whatever, they see that they can see this, right? They see all of this. They feel all of this. And so because of that, they're literally trying to take that away from them. They're trying to siphon that energy, but it looks like they're literally trying to kill their dreams, kill their hope. For some of them, they could be trying to actually kill this person. Yeah, look, she's got the white and red roses. I was picking up on that. I found this thing that has these white and red roses on it, and I put it on today too. That's so funny. See them? She's like eating them, spitting them out. Yeah. So for some of you guys, there is somebody, okay, there's like one more test or trap somehow, one more test or trap, something like this. So There might be somebody coming in that is trying to keep you in a mental prison or mental construct, okay? Don't fall for it. Use your discernment right now, collective. Use your discernment, okay? I guess that's just like a, yeah. Keep your stability, your grounding, whatever that means. If that means you don't answer the phone or you don't go places or you don't entertain people, whatever. If you're going to be out and it's holiday, then like maintain, you know what I'm saying? Maintain low tones. They're just like, keep yourself grounded, right? Keep yourself stable and grounded. Hello. Keep yourself stable and grounded, yeah. Because there could be somebody that's trying to come in and offer you some type of sexual whatever, right? This Knight of Wands, okay, with the sword in reverse. But they're just wanting to, maybe they're mentally trapped, right? Maybe they put some type of spell on collective to try to keep collective mentally obsessed or trapped or stuck. And so now it's happening to them. So they're trying to come back in to, again, switch or swap, okay? So don't be swayed, okay? Collective, stay in your grounded state, okay? If that means not dealing with, Page of Chalices, if that means not entertaining people that aren't of divine connection, like don't do it. Literally, physically don't do it, So this is having to do with these lower energies or entities have been siphoning and draining, and they're doing it through sexual interactions, right? Also through like alcohol, drugs, like just low frequencies, right? Prostitution, things like abuse, things with children, like all kinds of stuff like this. They work on fear, right? They feed on it. So let's talk about this reading that I was doing yesterday, guys. Hello, Yumi. Yo, crazy. What? Hey, Gitana. Hello, everybody. So, let's talk about the actual reading. Okay, that was just a warning, side note, apparently, that needed to come through. Let's light some Palo Santo. And if you are in America or somewhere like that does celebrate Thanksgiving, like happy Thanksgiving, I want to put this like out there to people, like as you're healing and as you're stepping into, maintaining your boundaries, especially around certain people. Like it's normal that certain people, like especially family members or close people, siblings, family members, sometimes it's workplace, whatever, if they are part of the problem, right? If they are the narcissists that are causing the influx in your nervous system or the abusive behavior, like then you have to sometimes make the conscious choice to say, I'm not going to participate in things and with people that consistently dysregulate my nervous system, whether it's a family thing or not, shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter, okay? Your real wealth is your health, okay, guys? So wishing you guys, like for me, I'm going to go down, I'll get a pumpkin and make some nice, like, pumpkin pies and some pumpkin bread and some different things, but I just like to eat. I'm like a fat kid. I just like to make things and eat them. And so whatever, we can reframe how we see things. Would it be nice to be sharing a meal with people? Yes, but it'd also be nice to not having to be worried about who's making the meal and if they're putting weird fucking spells and shit in it also. So I am thankful for my space, for myself, for my friends that are in different places around the world. I'm thankful for this creative space that I have, for these beautiful abilities that I have been gifted, that I have been exercising much more lately, which I think is helping a lot of people. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my chosen family that I've created over time. Actually, a lot of people I met like through like events and desert parties and dance floors and stuff like this. Actually, hello. I'll show you guys what I'm wearing today. Your universe, source, creator, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, archangels, aliens, galactic federation of light. We thank thee for your guidance, your clarity, your protection, all of the information for the highest vibrational frequency of the collective of love and light in the highest timeline. We thank thee for your protection and your guidance and your clarity and your presence. Hello. I'll show you guys what I'm wearing today. Actually, this skirt is a really amazing gift. It's all silk. It's like a, can you see? It's like they spiral. All the pieces spiral around the whole skirt. It's really cool. I'm thankful for all of my friends. Everything I'm wearing today was given to me by friends. This was a friend that I made, another female captain friend that I made when I first came out here to Bali. It was really beautiful beaded. This is hand beaded. Kind of playing with it with this sun bleaching. You see the lines? Seeing like how else we can do different fabric techniques organically. Reverse bleaching, so it's just like the sun's put it instead of the bleach, because the bleach breaks down the material. These are from my friend Rudy. The rose gold ring was my grandfather's girlfriend when he was like, I think when he turned like 78 or something, like 70, I don't know, something like this. He had this girlfriend, Pat Pettis. She was actually the most decorated female in the military. She was pretty high ranking. She was cool. We had the same birthday. She gave me this. This was like one of sets from. She was like married like 3 or 4 times. This one I think I got. This one's like smoky quartz. This one obviously my friend. These ones are from my friend 9 Volt. I forget who gave me this scarf. This rose thing I found in my things. I don't know who it came from. Whoever took some of my actual personal belongings, this is what I got in exchange. But I was feeling kind of like a Caesar-esque, so I figured I was just gonna put the roses on the bottom, guys. So anyways, yeah, all the stuff. So I'm grateful for all the connections, right? And when I got this skirt, I got this at a very, very, very long time ago from a girl named Sunny Delight at this Moon Tribe anniversary. This very special spot. But this was like a really, really, really long time ago. It's really funny because like after she met me, she like just decided like, because we found these, I don't know, like, hello. We found these materials or something. And so we were cutting it. It was making little, like, I don't know, maybe pirate outfit, like something, like little tops or something. And she brought me over to her camp, and she's like, I know you need this. Like, I love this skirt, this rainbow skirt. Like, it's very dear to me, but I really feel like you have to have it. And that's when you know something is special, right? When someone is like, I really love this thing. This thing means a lot to me. But, like, for some reason, I feel like it belongs to you more, right? And this is this energy of, it's like where we're kind of shifting gears on this collective love energy, right? Because there is some people that are really wanting to hold on to things when they didn't do the work or they missed the boat. You know what I'm saying? Instead of moving forward, or instead of saying, you know, this is mine, I deserve it because blah, 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 right? Like, they're basically on this other note, you know, it's like sometimes it's like, if you love something, then you can let it go sometimes. Sometimes you're like, all right, like, I really love that thing, but I understand, like, maybe it's better. Maybe it's better by itself. Maybe it's better for somebody else, right? But it's like this inner knowing. And so what I'm feeling really is like this tug of war. It's like a tug of war. I'm feeling like this pull, which is weird, but I'm feeling like this pull between energies. So anyways, let's talk about the cards that I was already pulling last night. So Ace of Coins. So this is something, this is an offering. This is something that is coming. The Ace of Cups. This is an offering of maybe something physical, okay? Remember we were talking about last night, this guy, it's like, I'm picking up on a lot of hair, okay? This guy could be growing out a mustache or a beard, could be growing hair long, could be wanting to go to get their hair cut or their hair done. They could be wanting to consult you, okay, on stylization. Yeah, you guys want to consult me on some styling? Let's go. I love to do that. I love to make things look shinier than they were when I found them. Trashes to treasures. Okay, it's what I love to do. Yeah, this is somebody that maybe wants to offer you a space, maybe some land, a tree. They want to offer you a tree. For some of you guys, I don't know, remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is very indicative of, the stag is very indicative of the twin flame journey, right? The divine masculine, okay? It's looking all like Superman, all super beefy. He's like holding up this thing. It's almost looking like a mirror, right? So they may think that like you're just the cat's meow, like there's nothing better than you, right? We were talking about this card yesterday also, the Ace of Cups. But if you look at this Ace of Cups, it's like the way that the mermaids, they're holding this bowl, very stable, and then in this triangle is inside this other, you know, it's like it's very very calculated. So this is somebody that has worked really hard, okay? Or they have planned for a long time for this offering or this proposal. They've been working on it, okay? This could also be like, you know, maybe you're going into business, maybe you're buying a house. No, this is love, okay. They have planned some type of event, some type of party or something like this, okay? This is what I was picking up on yesterday. It's like some type of masquerade or something like this. I was picking up on this. But this Emperor energy is definitely like this person is like ready to light the way, to say, let's build these empires, right? Let's do this, okay? So this person, the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Cups, this isn't just a basic offering, okay? This isn't just something small. This is, with this and the Emperor, this is somebody that has prepared things, right? They have well taken care. They have a lot of love to give. They have a really nice offering, and they are not messing around. Like they're ready. Like this is full on like commitment. Now for some of you guys, you could have already known this was coming in. Okay? For some of you guys, you could have known, or you know that a cycle is coming to an end. For some of you, they may be a little bit worried because they actually know that you may be very in tune, more psychic abilities, collective, especially feminine. They know that you can kind of like see or sense things. Darkness into darkness, the key to all mystery. So it's like you have to allow like what you're hiding in the darkness, you have to illuminate it, and either you transmute it or you send it away back to the darkness. We were talking about this last night. And so we have the world, which is the ending and the beginning, okay? And what's interesting is you're seeing all of the seasons here, right? And the Fool and the Center and the World. So what we were channeling yesterday is that before I separated to do the love reading, what we were channeling yesterday was that they were talking about like the feminine, the divine feminine needs to be worshipped and loved and adored and all this stuff. Otherwise, the world is like we're gonna reset. We can eradicate man, and that's what I was asking. I was like, what do you mean, man? Like the male gender or like mankind? And they wouldn't give. And this is where I was telling everybody is like the translation is like that's where it gets a little vague sometimes, you know, when I try to ask and I'm more specific and more direct, and they're like, they won't give me anymore. That means we have the capacity, that means we have the capacity, if they're not giving us more information on whether it's man or mankind, you know, we have the capacity to level up and to say, actually, we're going to come back into balance with Mother Nature, right? With the seasons, with the elements. Isn't that interesting? There's 4 seasons. Isn't it interesting that the feminine cycle is with the moon? Isn't it interesting that each cycle has the 4 different phases in it, right? So that's why it's like we have this availability. And I think what they want to do is they want to figure out, for some of them, they want to figure out how to be, I was saying this yesterday, maybe how to be your manager. I don't know if that's like a joke, an inside joke. Like I think it's funny because I feel like it's from like an old song or something where it's just like, let me be your manager, you know, something like this. I don't know. But they may want to travel the world with you. You guys may have they may want to help you to doing whatever you're gonna do. Okay. So for some of you guys, you could have been more in by yourself. For some, they could have been more hidden. Okay, they could have been hiding maybe their inner light. Maybe you could have been hiding your inner light. Take it as it resonates. But it's definitely like, for some of them, they're coming to where you are. See how this guy's not going away? See how this ferry boat isn't like going away? You don't see it going away to calmer shores. It's like coming towards you. It's like one person. Okay? And see how he has this lantern with this mask kind of? So it's like he's adapted, he's found the light, and now he's like coming out of this darkness. For many of you guys, they can be coming from a different place, like a different town, city, state, country, location of the world. For some, a different galaxy. I don't know. Okay. That's what I was reading before. It's like I've searched through. What is this saying? I've searched through galaxies and galaxies of time to find you again. Something like this, right? It's like this. And this is very interesting. Is actually last night I was like, so I was just literally, I was dead scrolling, but I was loving. I saw these clips from Dracula. I saw these clips from this movie Dracula, and it was like when he saw her finally after 400 years, and he was like, oh my god. He's like, look at me now, see me now. And she turns and she like, and he's just like, oh my god. Like this feeling, this is so real. Like that's the feeling that I experience. That's like, I talk about this all the time as if it's like this vampire feeling, like this vampire experience, and how I saw this person was like that. But we have to be aware, is the person vampiric, right? Because there can be vampiric entities, right? Of course I was Medusa. Duh, Tay. Come on. Come on. Didn't you know the story about Medusa? Poseidon molested and raped her in Athena's temple, and probably because Athena was like, Poseidon was mine, bitch. You did that shit in my temple? And disgraced her, and she turned her into this thing. And so what would happen is when people would reflect at her, they would see the depths or the fear or the darkness within them. Yeah. The seer, the overseer. So that's real shit, right? It's real stories. So let's see. The Hermit, the Six of Swords, the Sun. Okay, this person is super stoked to come to you. The Queen of Coins. Four of Coins. But that was in reverse. Okay, so this person isn't going to fumble again, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what that means. They may have been saving something up for a while, some type of stability, and instead of possessing it or you, they now want to offer it to you, right? Like the stability, because you bring them so much happiness, it doesn't matter. Like it's like, I always hear this song, I never knew there was a love like this before, right? It's like they literally have been hiding their heart or keeping it locked away in some fucking chest. Like, look at all these swords. Like, normally those swords are like, he was like super like defensive, okay? Like, they have been hiding their light. They have been hiding themselves, okay? Here, you can't see their eyes, okay? They're fogged over. They're in this doing the inner work. Here, they have all of these swords, right? They have all of these swords, like touching in the water, like everywhere, right? They have all these swords, but then also they have this mask, right? But then the mask is also, there's another mask here on the front of the boat. So it's like they're hiding. That's what I'm saying. Be careful, because sometimes these can be old vampiric energies that can be going from lifetime to lifetime, right? Doing the same shit, taking your soul to keep moving on theirs. This is like destiny swappers, body snatchers. Can be, okay? And they can come through. And so here's something you need to know that I didn't clarify yesterday, okay? They can come through, people that you know, family members that you know, family members that you love. They're these lower frequency demonic, and this is why I wanted to say this right before people go to sit with their families and have Thanksgiving and all that stuff. They can jump into your lover, your best friend, your sister, your brother, your mom, whatever. They can jump into those people. Like, if those people are just complaining, like in this fear state, in this hatred, if they're indulging too much in drugs or alcohol or whatever, like, they can literally hop in those people. Now, it doesn't mean that those people are demonically possessed forever or whatever, right? That's not some things, like, but like it's just like when people are entertaining these lower vibrations and you let it bother you, like if you're a high frequency being of light and you let it bother you, like, they're doing it because they're trying to jump to get closer to you. That's the gist of the scenario, right? Your happiness, like, will keep being given to you, offered to you, provided for you. That security, right? The stability and the security and the happiness is going to be there for you when you are in that state of maintenance to it, right? The state of awareness. So don't let don't let certain things like overcome you or overwhelm you. Like, don't, like, if you get caught up in something that's like bringing too much anger or bringing too much separation or bringing too much passion or whatever, right? Like, take some breaths and some steps back. How would you know your eyes? They're just eggs. People can pick up on things quite easy. And fasting dieting is a big part of it. Is there really a God? There is really a God. There's many. But God is creation itself, source creation, universe, whatever, is feminine. Definitely more feminine than masculine. Okay, so this person, wow. Okay, all right, so this person wants to come in. Wow, they are running. Okay, they may have been hiding out. They could be close to you. They could be near you. They could want to take you around the world. They could see you as their world. You could mean the world to them. They could be, again, coming from a different location. But the definitely masculine is heading to feminine here. It's like, I am God. You are God. We are made in the image of God. So is there you? Or are you a fiction of your own imagination? Is really the question you're asking. So this person, they're coming to you. They've been hiding. Maybe they've been no contact. Okay. Either way, yeah, maybe they've been no contact, but you felt them. Okay. You guys maybe have been telepathically communicating. Okay. But you make them happy. Okay. You are their happiness. You are their stability. They want to come in and return the favor of this happiness and stability. They want to say, hey, I want to lock it down. I want to provide. I want to support. I don't want to hold or control. I mean, maybe they do a little bit, but they're like, listen, I understand also that my happiness and my security comes through you, right? They are going to be very passionate, okay? This person is going to have a lot of passion, not just this physical, not just money, okay? This is happiness, this is ability, this is creator energy, right? This sun is creator energy. So again, this could be a Leo or a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. It can be strong in the chart. Doesn't have to be. This person sees you as their emotional stability. They want to build or create this dream or emotional stability with you. They love your passion. They love your energy. It like drives them wild. Like they, for some of you, it's like almost like they would give you anything that you wanted. They're more than happy to potentially give you anything that you wanted. For many of you, what they're working on right now, I don't know if they're working on it, but they have definitely been, see how this Seven of Swords is a bit tired? So it could be a bit exhausting to be sneaking around, especially if feminine is a little bit more aware. But they've been working because they feel like things are imbalanced. They want to come in and create this balance. For some of you guys, they could have Libra energy. Don't have to. They just want to create this balance. They could have been here since Libra time. Also, strong Aquarius, strong earth signs. The Hermit is Virgo. And the High Priestess is kind of like water sign energy. But they've been working on it for a while. This isn't something that they just thought about right now, okay? They've been working on it for a while, okay? They may have an older woman or a mother or something like this and a dog. Not saying that everybody doesn't have that, but I'm saying this person particularly may have this thing that they're dealing with, okay? But they've been working on this for a while, okay? They're literally exhausted from it. They're not sneaking. They're just, it's like a surprise, okay? They want to create this reciprocity, okay? And they want to enter, they want to, so now we have the Empress. And that's why I was like, I have to do this reading. These are crazy. Only he knows that. Yeah. So let's see. So for many of you guys, this is the peace that you have been seeking. You may be their peace, okay? You may know immediately when the person enters how you feel, like how your level of peace or whatever calm is, because this is the energy of 5, so change. You may know like immediately. For some of you guys, because this person has known you or you've known them for a while, they can feel like they have a leg up, maybe over other people or on you or something. I'm not exactly sure. But they feel super blessed. Okay? To be fair, the fates, chaos and conflict. Breathe. New life. Time to go is in reverse. So somebody is coming to you. Okay? Feminine or whatever, take it as it resonates. They are blessed. This is the energy of 22. They're blessed to know you, to get to see you. Many of them, they may be watching, stalking, viewing, whatever, some things like this, okay? But they do understand that nothing happens by coincidence, right? Like nothing happens by accident, right? They understand that this is kind of like part of a contract or a fated event or something like that. So maybe they were initially trying to come in to cause some type of chaos or conflict. Remember what I was reading here at first is almost like they were offered money to come in and offer you this cup of love, like to be a third party to kind of fuck up the divine union, as it be, right? Because they thought that they could run it, right? Because they thought that they had a leg up. They thought that they knew collective better than anybody. So they may have come in trying to create a lot of chaos or conflict, but as they see kind of how intuitive or how psychic or how badass like feminine collective really is, they're just like, shit, I need to do some more work, you know what I'm saying? And it forced them to kind of go in, and then they're like, you know what, actually, like, I'm gonna, like, it would make me happy to back this up, right? Even if I'm not, like, even as a friend or a supporter, as a whatever, right? Like, you changed somebody's mind, okay? What was going to be some type of chaos or conflict, you may have helped bring some resolution, collective. You may have helped bring some resolution and some calmness, 33. But it's like breaking down these old barriers, this old identities, old ways that we saw or labeled things as white with black stripes or black with white stripes. You know, it's like he has this zebra that's breaking off, and underneath he's a giraffe. It's like maybe he's been a giraffe the whole time, but everybody told him he was a fucking zebra, so he just imagined himself as a zebra. And then when he finally got around somebody else, it was like, bro, are you like a midget giraffe? And he's just like, what? They're like your spots. And he's like, what do you mean? And then he like re-examined himself in the mirror or whatever, and is like, oh shit, bro, I'm just like LP giraffe, you know? Like, look at those giraffe spots. See the zebra going away? So it's like, instead of being so black and white, so cut and dry, it's like going to like, let's take it to some spots. Let's say I got some spots to take you to, you know, like this. This person may have some spots to take you to. They may have tried to plan out a lot of stuff, and it's not seeming to work out for them because they don't realize they can't control or manipulate something that is divinely fated. Okay, guys? So breathe. Your new life is on the way, or it is entering. For some of you guys, it has already entered. Mending. Okay, for some of you guys, you're going to choose to come back and to mend something, to fix something. For others, as you come into this new relationship, whether it's with yourself, whether it's balancing with yourself or with somebody else, physically, until we have this love for ourselves inwards, we can't really expect to rush somebody else showing up to be ready for love if we aren't, right? So that's why the clock is in reverse. So that's great. Time's up. Time's up. Truth be told, a change in the wind. So time is infinite, but there is some for many of you guys, you could be headed another direction. Some of you guys could fly, or could be flying somewhere. There could be some interesting things. I don't know if I'm not sure if it's delays. For some, it could be flight delays or travel delays. For some, it can be like, you could just be like upgrade or something. I'm not sure. It's like you might get like a better seat or a front row seat or something like this. This is like this beautiful gazebo. And it's like this one thing sitting here. It's also like blowing in with the wind, right? Because we see this hot air balloon. And then we see the window opening with all the love coming out, and see the mask. So someone has been wearing a mask for quite some time, okay? They've been observing. They've been on this space between worlds, right? They've been trying to figure out if they should listen to collective or the tribe or their friends or their family. For some of you guys, they may be realizing that that's not, that we have to listen to our heart, right? Listen to your heart when she's calling for you. The yin energy, literally. The yin energy. I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know why. But listen to your heart before she tells him goodbye. Something like this. Deep knowing. Okay, deep knowing to the sea. So lucky when we get in these emotions, not over emotional, but when we get to the depths of our emotion, when we get to the depths of our shadow, when we get to the depths and say, I have this inner knowing. I know this. I feel it with everything in my being. Again, we're seeing a boat with a directional thing. So for some of you guys, you can be going somewhere. Regeneration. You can be going like on a nice, could be going Treasure Island, could be going to an island, could be going on a cruise, on a boat, on a trip, on a vacation. I don't know if you're for some of you guys, you can travel. It's like you'll be traveling for work, but also like you'll get to do some vacationing or something. Something like that. Yeah, building blocks of the never-ending story. Okay. Okay, so let's see. What is it? I want to know. What is this? What is this celebration at third party, guys? Up here with the Emperor and the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Coins. What's going on over here? For some of you guys, this person, this person may have an abandonment wound from their family, okay? For some of you guys, they can be going away from maybe friends or family that they consider friends or family because they realize that they've kind of abandoned them, or that they actually weren't there, and they want to move towards this stability, right? They want to move towards the stability. They're feeling unstable. They're feeling a little bit like this abandonment wound, right? Like they don't have that physical support that they need. Um, but they see that. They see that in you, collective. They see that in you, feminine. This with this world card, right? They see that with the fixed sign energy, with the guardian, with the world. They see that. They see that they can create that with you, that they can find the balance with you. It's like they're saying they want to hold on and never let go. They want to hold on and never let go. They have so much love and so much passion, so much they want to give to you and share with you. For many of you, they've been grieving. They were grieving, or they were sad, because their own mental, they put themselves in this own mental torture, thinking that maybe you weren't into them, or you weren't open, or whatever, right? They may have also tried to walk away, thinking that it would be better for a mental state or something. And it's like the ancestors are just like berating. The ancestors are like, no, you fucked up. You fucked up. You better go fix it. And they're like, but I did all this work. And they're like, back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. You didn't. You still working? Did you get your abundance? Okay. You're moving slow. You're moving slow, homie. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. You've been taking a long time. And masculine's over here. Bro, I've been getting my ass kicked. Like, I don't want to get my ass kicked anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get my ass kicked anymore. I'm just thinking, like, you know, like, maybe it's just better, like, me and some fucking random old dude that gives me money and my dog. You know? Like, maybe they're going to change. Maybe they're going to just... Maybe they're just going to change. Maybe just they're going to flip the whole script and be like, you know what? Fuck this. Like, I'm going to just drop the whole thing. For some of them, they may have been... Okay, so what's taking longer? What's taking longer isn't what you think. They're actually not working on that stuff. They saw how these people tortured collective, all right? They saw that. So the reason why they're happily taking extra time is to sort this out. Because they want you to be able to have this happiness, this happy ending on this physical level. These are people, again, this is a high up cult or organization that has been trying to do black magic on the collective, right? You're seeing the Emperor and the Magician in the reverse. This is magic from a higher organization that's failed. They're being overturned. This is very, very... This is someone that may have been using your money, may have been using, taking your work, taking your mental, taking your money, taking things that didn't belong to you. Ooh, guys. Tell me more, tell me more. Can you tell us more about this Emperor and Magician? Someone's about to learn a real lesson here, okay? They're about to lose their fortune, okay? Yeah. They're out here, maybe some of them may pretend like they're actually healers or some type of practitioner, I wonder if it's like the practitioner that I paid to help my ex that really told me to stay in a fucking abusive relationship because I was paying him to do therapy with him. Somebody who has been pretending isn't having such a good time now. They are literally could be going, yeah, they're literally losing their shit. Hello, Gaff. Day only good for the dishes. Toffee knows. I don't know what that means. The magic. Man, I wish you guys ever see that movie Sword in the Stone. Like, I wish I could just be like that's what, like that's the shit. Like that's the shit. Like that's what I would be doing. I'd be like, cool. I've been saying that since I was a kid. Like I always believed since I was a kid. Like Fantasia, that I was like, this is dope. This is dope, right? And then they came out with what was that movie? The Sleeping Beauty, right? And the three witches were whatever you call it, right? They were making all the chores and everything be done with the magic finally. I have been having a chill day. I just moved slow. I just wanted to come back on. I wanted to come back on and do this. And so weird, dude. These people, anyways, when I saw these as a little kid, I was like, yes, that's what I want magic for, right? Because I was always like, my mother always had me like a fucking Cinderella. That wasn't a joke, right? This was like my ongoing thing. Like my friends and my neighbors and shit call me Cinderella. And because I could never go out and play, I was always having to clean the house or do the dishes or do whatever. And I'm just like, that's why now I'm like, it literally, to let my dishes, like to rinse them and let them sit on the counter for a week can sometimes be the largest pleasure in my life, because I grew up in a very militant household. To even when you wash the dishes, like you put it over there and then you dried them and then you fucking put them away. Like you got you got in trouble if the dishes were in the dish rack. You got in trouble if they sat in the sink. You got in trouble if you left it on the table. You got it, like there was never any leniency. So, hello. You bet the shoe is different when it's on the other foot. Yeah, so that's what, but this was my favorite thing. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is when people are like, well, AI can write my book and make my master class. And I'm like, hey, everybody. Like, don't we actually want AI to be just like doing our laundry and dishes and like shit that we don't want to do, so we can be making the art and so we can be creating the curriculum, like not letting the weird people, when people are like that, well the AI will just do it for you, you're doing too much work. And I'm like, bro, I'm not letting AI write, no. If we're creating a new world of information, then you want to let all the people that were programming all the old world that programmed the AIs and all those things, program the next how we program and teach in our curriculum and all what we're sharing in our knowledge and the history, again? Are you guys fucking kidding me? You can't be serious, right? Did you guys think about that? Did anybody think about that? Can't be serious. Yeah, bro, I used to have to get up before my stepdad and other people had to go to work in the fucking morning. I lived by Tahoe for a while, and I had to fucking shovel snow, right? I had to shovel snow, and then the whole driveway and the whole sidewalk, and we lived on this corner lot, and if you didn't shovel the snow on the sidewalk and somebody slipped, they could fucking sue you, whatever, some weird shit. And so then that's what I did. You know what I did? You know what my ass did? I was like, I see a business in this. Yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm going to start going to all these neighbors' houses and be like, you could get in trouble if someone slips on your sidewalk. I could shovel that for you today, right now, for $5. Hell yeah, bro. I hustled snow shoveling and what was it? Mowing lawns. I was I've always been allergic to grass, but I still would just wear overalls, full on, go up, go and mow some lawns. I didn't give a fuck. I'll be rolling down the street with all that stuff. Like, nothing was ever above me. I had to work to get my things, to get my bike, to get my shoe, whatever I wanted, you know? Like, that shit I was never gifted shit like that. That's why I love things that I'm gifted. That's why they're so precious to me, right? So, like paper plates, disposable. Truth, oh fuck. I bet you got in trouble for your mom got stuck in the driveway. Got to grind these days. Nah, my mom didn't get stuck in the driveway. I was just getting yelled at by my mom that I didn't shovel the driveway so her husband can get the fuck out of the driveway. Get the fuck out. Okay, what's the secret? Secret agent, man. So someone's been hiding this big secret. What is this big secret? What is this big secret coming to light, guys? That's when I was like, how old was I? Maybe like 9 or 10. I did that from when I was like 9 to like 13. And then when I was like 12, maybe 11 or 12, I started like babysitting. And then when I couldn't babysit, like I'd get another friend to go over there and like still get like $1 or $2, you know, like get a percentage. Like, bro, I've been hustling ever since because like this bitch has never gave me nothing, you know, like that's how it is. Like that's why I'm just like when people are like, but you gotta do, I was like, what? That's why I'm not even asking for a handout when you go to my Give, Send, Go, support. I love you. If you guys have supported, donated, contributed, liked, commented, subscribed, shared, I love you guys so much. I can't see the campaign yet. I gotta get the screen fixed on the tablet. I'm waiting for somebody to do something here so I can get the cashier to take it to a shop. But if you've donated or contributed, I love you so much. Thank you. I'm so grateful for you and for everybody that's here consistently, like saying what's up, dropping in, having funny conversations. Like I like that people want to talk, like joke. Like we got jokes. We don't have to be so serious about serious information, but if we're passing on information, we should be a little bit serious about like understanding what the fuck we're talking about, minimally, for starters, which a lot of people aren't. They love these sneaky links over here, right? They love these fucking little liars. Liars! Hate to do the milk run in the snow. We push the trolleys around. Oh my god. Oh my god. A milk run in the snow. Wow, where are you guys living? Where are you guys living in the snow? Damn, winter and shit. I'm all out here. It's summer. Where are you guys living? When I was in the snow, I lived up by Lake Tahoe for like 4 or 5 years. The moon, look at that. Who's hiding this sneaky secret? For some of you guys, it can be a Cancer energy. Look at that. Look at this sneaky. Okay, so that just blew over. So we have the moon and the hermit. So what's, they're hiding something from the Empress, okay? They don't want the Empress to find out. Let's ask the pot tarot because it jumped over. The moon is going to show us the secrets. It's going to show us the secrets. What are they hiding? Come on, guys. What are they hiding? The Two of Wands, bro. Hiding. That's the Two of Cups. They're hiding their love for you. Hiding their love. The Knight of Pipes again. What is the pipe? I feel like it's the... No, it's not the Pentacle. I feel like it's the Ace of Wands. They want to... Maybe you share a lot of the same passions with them. Nine of Cups, yeah. You may have very similar... Two of Wands. You may have very similar wish fulfillments or dreams. They may see that you guys like have a similar path. Four of Wands. They may love to smoke. Okay, for some of you guys, they may love to smoke. King of Joints. Okay, but this is in reverse. So this can also be. It's like they have passion for it, but not all the way. And look at, we have the hermit over here. So maybe they're not smoking the same thing as you. They could love to smoke something that you don't like to smoke. So maybe they smoke cigarettes. Maybe they smoke some type of a harder or something. I don't know. Take what resonates. The Hierophant. Now, some of you, they haven't made the full commitment. They haven't, maybe they're not all the way clean or sober, right? This is the Hierophant. Upright would be like they made a commitment, they're ready. This is maybe not. Also, for some of you guys, they could have got in trouble. Oh. So wait, so joints are wands, okay. For some of you guys, their favorite strain might actually be wedding cake. For some of you guys, they may have created that strain. Cheers. They want to celebrate with you. They feel like they love you and they can't let you go. So we have 6 of Pipes, the 4 of Buds, okay. So this is the 4 of Pentacles. It's like they want to save you for later, but not like that. Not like I'll deal with you later. It's like you're theirs for the plucking, and they're like, I'm gonna save you for later. Like, you're mine. Like, putting it in their pocket, you know, like in their special jar. Like, they're not even like, it's going directly into their account, into their whatever, you know. Yeah, they see you as this Empress. For some of you guys, you could really like to smoke. Okay, you could like to smoke. For some of them, it may make them a little bit too emotional now. They may, or maybe they haven't smoked in a while, or maybe they have to slow down their smoking. For some of you also, it could be, you could be going somewhere where you smoke, or you could, again, it can be something that you guys really like to do together. You guys both might use it as medicine. This is the, 10 of Swords. Oh, okay, so somebody may have gotten in trouble for smoking. And they're trying to figure out their options. For some of you guys, it can be their medicine, and they're trying to figure out options, how to make it work. Okay. Trying to figure out how to maybe make the commitment. Maybe there's a problem because, yeah, there's a problem. Well, maybe there was a problem before. Maybe one person was more judgmental before. Maybe that's changing. Maybe that there was a block there. That could have been blocking part of the getting married thing, the union. Why? Why? I remember this is what, I mean, this was my determiner a long time ago to break up with somebody. The Queen of Joints. Okay. Because maybe Queen of Joints, right? Maybe because someone was more passionate about maybe traveling the world, or maybe being able to to say, you know what, no, like it's medicine, it should be allowed around the world. Do you know what I'm saying? It should be like as like protection, medicine, pen, keys, money, you know what like it should be um like women, it should be less less criminalized and more respected, right? Because it's a plant, it's nature, it's mother nature. Okay, maybe what we're gonna see is a lot more of this energy. Yeah, Ace of Joints. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot more passion. Look at it with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot more stability, maybe, and passion coming through as far as people maybe doing more holistic medicine. Maybe this is something that you guys did together. For some of you guys, you could be growing plants together. You could have growing plants together, or you could be creating some type of a garden or a farm or something like this together. This person could also be really into holistic medicines or healings, and maybe they're really good at producing all of the plants, but they don't know like what is for what, and maybe that's where you come in, and that's where this union comes in. Maybe also they need you to come to where their garden is because something happened. For many of them, they may have had somebody may have put some type of spell, or may have abandoned taking care of some type of garden or farm or plants. This is a business, obviously, some type of money, something that was growing that's now not, like somebody basically abandoned it to some extent. And they're really excited because maybe they feel like you, yeah, the Knight of Joints, they feel like you have the same amount maybe of passion in the same type of fields as they do, right? They feel like they can create this death and rebirth, right? For some of you guys, now, something that could have been used as a medicine for a very long time could also be causing some type of sickness, right? It could also be causing maybe a type of cancer. It could be causing death. For some, they could be facing like some type of death penalty, something like this. Oh, sorry guys, I have to change my positioning. What are you telling us? What do we need to know? Queen of Joints. Okay, so again, this is someone that is very feminine energy, that is very passionate. Now, also this can be, remember, the Queen of Joints in reverse is somebody that's using their passion in the wrong way. So for some, you can be actually really tapping into your passions and saying, this is my passion and this is my thing, and be able to do it more. For some, just finding that your light or your passion or your love is coming from within is what is getting you, keeping you out of this state of sadness, right? So what about, that's it. Okay, so for some of you guys, you could garden or do something together. You could be growing something together, or they could be working to grow something, or they could need your help. Okay, for a while I was going around and like touching plants and stuff like this, and like kind of bringing them back to life. When people first thought that I was putting weird spells and killing plants, and then they realized it was other people that were doing black magic on other people's stuff to make them feel like it was mine. And And when I went and moved it, I started pulling all the peels off the banana trees and stuff like that. And then this crazy like snail came out, and it started like puking out this parasite, and then re-ate this whole thing. It was like really intense. And I was like, okay, that's cool. But yeah, I really tapped into this very strong like Demeter, like Persephone energy, right? Where it was like, oh, so I can help things to grow. And that's why I'm saying like this tree here, even, right, was completely dead. Like, I'll have to find pictures later and show you guys, but now it's like filled with leaves and all these flower blooms, and it's never really been doing it. Better keep up if you're gonna roll with us. May is only he knows that. Didn't rot in their feet to create a foundation. Yeah. So that's the reality, right? How are we creating this foundation? For some people, they just don't have that hope and faith, right? They don't have that higher level of vision. That's why I was, they want to stay in the space and fight. And collective is like, no, bro, you can be foolish. We don't need to take a leap of faith. We know what we want, right? We don't need to fight, okay? We know what we're fighting for is this hope, this dream, this wish. That's it. That's it. We're not fighting other people. We're not fighting for fucking attention. We're not fighting for love. We don't do that. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. So what about this Emperor and this Magician in the reverse? Somebody's been hiding, okay? This is a past energy, and this is what I keep telling you guys about, is this past energy. Now, this can be an energy that was put, like a curse that could have been put on your family, okay? It's also a curse that maybe somebody in your family or a past lover or something like this. It could be a secret society, okay? Somebody that knows who you are, that maybe you don't know who they are. Can be some other type of soulmate or soul recognition, something like this. Family, something like this. Some type of cult, some type of people, okay? They know who you are, 100%. You probably know who they are, but they've been hiding something, okay? And what they've been hiding is obviously try to do this magic, this black magic, trying to off the Empress, okay? They want to keep you in a mental stuck state, but they can't. Yeah, they can't. They wanted to kind of make you feel abandoned, leave you out, but now that's what's going to happen for them. All of the work, like they were trying to take your work from you. They were trying to take credit of your work. They didn't do the work, and they were trying to take credit for the work. Now they're going to fucking have to do 10 times the work. It's like, what I'm seeing is it's not coming back like tenfold. It's coming back like 100-fold, because all the people who got in the way from collective waiting for their happiness after all they went through, everyone, like they're out of choices. Like they're gone. They're out of here because they tried to literally kill the thing that was sent to birth the new era. Life itself. Also, guys, fun little fact, what I saw or heard was that this volcano in Ethiopia blew not long yesterday after I was talking about the feminine and the whole fucking storm and all that stuff was happening yesterday. Look at all the wind come up. All the cars blowing. Oh my god. Look at that, the high priestess. You guys. So anyways, this volcano blew in Ethiopia yesterday, which is supposed to be like the seeded part of civilization, and supposedly it's I'm gonna go research that shit today. But supposedly it's like part of a prophecy that's saying, like when the new age shall be ushered in, right, there shall be fire that raises from the earth from this spot, and that's precisely what happened. Go Google that shit. Come back and report it to me. Let's compare notes tomorrow. I want to see what you can see, because you got to understand when we're in different countries and stuff like this, we're being censored to a certain degree. So there's a certain amount that each country or each people that we have access to. So that's why I share stuff, and I like to hear the feedback, because I want to know like who's having more open and closed access, right? Like, what are we needing to share, right? Like, you know, how many people didn't know about Palestine? Like, the majority of the world. So, yeah, we got to stop abandoning ourselves. And we also got to know as we're healing. So, for some of you guys, when this new relationship comes in, you're going to finish healing this abandonment wound, this maybe family wound, parent wound, relationship wound, abandonment wound. This is what you're going to be coming into union to heal, to finish healing, okay? So yeah, of course we want to re-enter like healed and ready to go. And like that's what the Emperor is showing up as. Yeah, they're ready, right? They've done the work, they're ready, right? But yeah, you can't be afraid of that, masculine. Can't be afraid of that. Like for me, I'm like, oh, I could stress myself out every day and clean my house from top to bottom and keep it perfect just in case anybody ever fucking comes. And I'm like, if somebody comes over, like, bro, I'm pretty sure like we're either going somewhere to eat some food or like maybe we'll be making food together, in which case like they're gonna help me make the food and prepare the food and sort shit or sort it, you know, like I don't, it's like if the way masculine helps is more on a physical, more on a linear physical note, and the way feminine helps is more on a spiritual, emotional, soul level, then maybe that's where we're fucking up, right? Because like masculine's out here working all the time every day, but like maybe not seeing how he can assist the feminine, right? And feminine's just like fucking like working all the time to be like, I gotta maintain this something, whatever, you know? And it's like, dude, most of women's time is spent maintaining instead of being able to like create something, you know? It's like we have to be strong all the time, be taking action all the time towards everything that needs to be done. Like, if I didn't have to make every decision in my life every fucking day, like, bet your ass, like, I would just get up and the only thing I would be worried about doing every day is like, yeah, cleaning my house from top to bottom. But like, my biggest thing every day is like getting up, like taking care of my body, like bathing myself, taking care of my cat, like cleaning and caring for myself and my hair, and deciding like, what do I feel like? What color therapy do I feel like today? How am I feeling? Like, take a rest, drink some water, like make yourself some tea, make yourself some breakfast. Like, do you guys know how hard it is after you have traumatic brain injury just to do baseline shit? Like, get up, make your bed, like start some laundry, like make your food. Like, these are baseline things, I know, for many people. But for me, like, my main focus obviously is that. So if what I can do is literally take care for myself, like a little bit, like I got like an hour in me a day to like manage my house, and then like in the evening like maybe another 30 minutes or an hour. But it's like, for me, because whatever my job is here on this planet, like it literally physically exhausts me. Like, I get more energy from channeling, which actually drains me energetically, than I do from cleaning. I like to clean definitely on Saturdays because I like to use the Saturn energy to be doing the more militant activities, if that makes sense. And so yeah, that's what I started doing. I saw some things about feng shui about this, and so I started doing that on Saturdays. But yeah, I sweep every morning and every night because I open all the windows and doors. But yeah, I don't mop every week. Like, I don't need to. Literally, I sweep 2 or 3 times a day. Like, I have all my windows and doors open. I'm not doing it, you know? Like, we have to pick and choose, like, where our energy. I'm not saying like live in fucking filth and swill. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying we have to pick and choose, right? So if in order to come into this balance, it's like feminine needs to be completely emotionally regulated to be able to be like this loving, nurturing, caring, like to be able to hold the energy and to be able to nurture compassionately, right, then it would make sense that she's nurturing herself to be able to fill others' cups. So it would make more sense if somebody like got me someone to help me do the dishes or just came and did them for me. Whatever, bro, like something simple. You know, like it's like where is the energy versus the energy? Like I don't know. Like that's how I feel. I'm like, yes, I will prepare and cook the food. You clean something. Do something. Energetic exchange, right? It's not about and like if the dude is cooking, I'll be like, damn, you're gonna get some rewards. That's for sure. Like you gotta be real, guys. You gotta be real about what you're using your energy for. Like some other kid was trying to tell me today, try to message me like, well, let's get online. We can figure out how to make you have a bigger audience. I was like, listen, I see the ripple through the entire collective globally of what I do daily. So I'm not worried about getting a larger audience. I'm more concerned with the community. And like this kid was just trying to sell me a class, and I'm just like, I don't care. Like I don't have time to take another course because I channel literally for hours a day energetically. And then if I do a session like this morning or yesterday morning, like also I did a session with client, 30 minutes, 40 minutes with somebody that's going through a lot of trauma is a lot. It's exhausting sometimes. So you have to be, it's like after that, I need to rest. I need to meditate, or I need to turn my head off. I need to do something. Like I take a lot of naps. Like I pretty much channel, sing, meditate, clean, nap, make food, eat, drink, sleep. Like it's like that's taking care, showering a couple times a day, like doing all these things. Like that's like that takes my whole day. I know you guys probably hate me for saying that, but that's just a reality. Like slowly. I've only been walking for a year and a half, like legitimately. So slowly, like this is my own personal rehab. So, but I still have capacity, like just not as much. I'm getting there though, guys. So as always, I appreciate your love and your support, your likes, comments, shares, your subscribes. You know I love your mama, your sister, and your cousin too. Hello. Oak Keeper, that's cool. Oak Keeper. Finding the right contenders who seem right for the cause. Yeah, I mean, like, that's what it is. Is like, in the end of the day, like, you can like similar things, but it's like, what do you want to be doing? That's why yesterday's reading was all about setting our course. It's like, what do you want to be doing? It's like, dude, like, I would love to have somebody that wants to have, like, create garden and certain things with me, right? Like, I like to brew kombucha. I like to make herbal remedies. I like to cook. Like, I need somebody who also enjoys those things, or at least can appreciate all of the love that I'm making, and not just squirt fucking ketchup or mayonnaise on the top of something that I very well, like, seasoned, Like, I've cooked for people in different countries that are, like, chefs and stuff, and they're like, you're a good fucking cook, So, yeah, you want to be able to share that. Like, for me, I would love nothing more than to have this whole side be, like, a really dope garden. Why? Because if I have a garden and things are growing, then I don't have to fucking think so much about what I'm cooking every day. I go out and I see what needs to be picked, and then you're just like, cool, now this is a new game of what do we make today from the things that we just picked? And this becomes, like, more fun for me. This is, like, more my level of creation, making something from nothing, not fucking racking my brain on how to make my meal prep for fucking every day this week. I mean, yeah, it's good, I'm good at doing that also, but it's just like a different energy, right? Like, and that's why, somebody that just can't even keep, like, I had on here, I had this altar, vine. I had this vine. I had two vines. One of them is still alive. I moved it to a different altar, but I asked my ex, like, right while I was gone a few months, I was like, just put water back in that jar This thing literally lasted a year and a half in storage, in subtropic climate, in storage, in Ubud, fucking in a box, still growing, like still alive, still growing. And this thing I had since I first fucking came here. And I went away for like 5 months. For 5 fucking months. And I came back and the whole fucking thing was dead. And I was like, it was a vine that was like growing from here all the way down. And it was like, I'm like, how do you kill these? They just grow themselves. But this is the thing, right? It's like simple things like watering my plant, like watering of like, I had another thing I was growing in the back, a vine, like his friend gave to me. It was like really special. He's like, this is a really dope, like, I can't even remember what the fuck it was, but I'm just like, oh my God, I love this. Like, it was such a cool gift for me. I got like the special dirt and planted it in the pot and created the thing, the archway for it to grow, and then he forgot to water it, and the whole fucking, it was like all this whole vine and all of it, and fucking the whole thing died. And I was like, you know, so it is important to find people that want to eat and participate and do and be on the same type of frequency. Like, that's number one, you know, like it's super number one. Hey, you love to cook. Nice. What's your favorite thing to cook? Big up to the spirits. What dishes? Actually, right now I just have I have like 2 pots, a pan, and some forks and teacups. Mostly it's all teacups. Mostly it's all teacups and sometimes a plate or two, and I just feel lazy a lot. Too many dishes. I have too many dishes. No, my cat was looking out for me to recover from my bike accident. Actually, that's why I ended up here, is because my friend, who I was very good friends with before I moved in here, and I tried to still be friends with before he was moving out, but some people just go crazy, right? That's why, because he's like one of the only people that actually checked on me, like every week, like once a week, sometimes twice a week, like, how are you doing? Do you need anything? He was one of the only people to call or message or be like, I can send you some money for food or whatever. Literally. Like, my other homegirl was sending stuff, but she was far. Like, she would just send stuff, like, when I was like, I really need help, you know, like, but she's very, like, neurodivergent, so she's like, you know, that's like the person who, like, made all these plans with me for my birthday and then didn't even fucking call me on my birthday to fucking cancel. Like, do you know, like, no, I had my cat. That's why I tell you guys when people are like, it's just a cat, I'm like, no, that's my savior right there. Like, I don't know. Nobody was looking out after me. That's why I decided to stay here. Like, everybody's like, get on a plane, get back to America. I was like, do you understand what's going on? I had blunt force head trauma. Like, I can't even get medical clearance to get on a plane to go to Thailand to go to another neurologist without paying like 15 to 18,000 fucking USD. Like, people don't understand. Like, people are just like, you look fine to me. It's like, because I look fine, because I take a picture and try to write something is like, you know how long it took me? Probably 3 days to compile that shit at that time. But everybody's like, yeah, it seems like you're cool. Just like, staying on top of the game can be tiring, but stick in there to appreciate rewards and people's peace. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, for me, I have my certain daily regimens, and I'm like, okay, if I complete all of these things, taking care for myself every day, right? Like, if I get up at a reasonable hour and I do some research and I sing some music and I create some food and I brush my teeth and I bathe myself and I do all of that, like, I feel good, right? Like, I feel like I'm doing something, like, that's really good. Especially after everything that happened, like, it's just like really intense, traumatic shit. So I'm proud of myself, really. Only cook for what you're hungry for. Yeah, I like that. I like to intuitively eat and cook and shop. Like, that's my favorite thing, is like when I go to the store, people are like, well, just tell them what you need at the store. And I'm like, I can't tell you what I need. Like, I need to go and inspect that produce market and see what's be looking good right now. Because, like,